But, you know, hopefully the card situation will die down a bit and we get referees more like Mr. Hall, the American who officiated so well today.
And Germany-Ireland also produced no yellow cards.
Yeah, you'd expect a game of that magnitude with two physical teams that there would be some yellow cards, but again, good refereeing.
And I think he's proven to be a vital player because he came on against Saudi Arabia and all of a sudden 2 goals, one for Gary Breen and the other for Duff.
Absolutely, he's a handful to mark, isn't he? He's a massive guy. If you get him on the floor and it's a test of pace, then you back the defender every time. But if you start pumping those long balls forward, then Niall Quinn's the only winner.
Certainly is. And bye-bye for Nigeria, bye-bye for Cameroon, who for me have been a big disappointment.
I think they've both been a disappointment. I was really looking forward to seeing Cameroon, especially after talking to all the Ghanaian football fans over here. I know Eva, who sometimes sits in this chair, she was raving about Cameroon as potential winners of the tournament, but the way they've played, it's very disappointing for African football, especially as they were the stars of the nation after winning the African Nations Cup.
They definitely were, but Mboma and so not fulfilling potential.
Not at all. And Bomber had a terrific strike rate coming into the competition. I think it was 27 goals in 45 games. And he notched in his opening match, didn't he? But he was a disappointment apart from that.
And let's take a look at the whole tournament in general. 86, 1994, and this one. Yeah.
The first tournament I ever watched was 1982. And I still think that Brazilian team, who unfortunately went out in the second round stage, that is still the best team I've ever seen, even though Italy came through to win it.
Well, looks like I'm having a bit of problems. Please take over from control.
No problem, no problem. Okay, yeah, Italy went on to win that tournament, of course, but Brazil, still the best team I've ever seen, definitely. Mexico in 1986, the Brazilians didn't perform that time at all. And some of the bigger names didn't come through, but Argentina got through to the final. They won it with Jorge Valdano was a big star for them, Diego Maradona, Jorge Burruchaga, and they went and beat Germany 3-2. Then, of course, 1990 was one of the most disappointing tournaments I can remember. The standard of football was terrible. There was a lot of negative play. Maybe that was to do with the Italian influence over there, the way Serie A was being played at the time. It was very disappointing. England were perhaps the most entertaining team of that tournament, and unfortunately they went out in the semi-finals to Germany. But fortunately, for the sake of football, Germany beat a very negative Argentinian side 1-0 with that Andries Bremer goal. Then we went on to 94, an absolute carnival in America. The football got better. Brazil went on to win it. Everyone remembers Roberto Baggio with that penalty miss. 98 again, superb. France winning on home soil. They were partying at the Champs-Élysées and at the Eiffel Tower. And now 2002, the standards got even better again. And as we've said earlier on in the show, some of the big guns have gone out of the tournament. We could get a surprise winner in this. We've already mentioned Portugal. Can England come back and win for the first time since 1966? The German side, who were annihilated by England back in September, that was dreadful as well. No one expected them to come and win it, but it's a wide open tournament. And I think we're going to go over to a commercial break.